Welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Anakin. I'm a tarot reader and a psychic, and I'm going to be doing a psychic tarot reading for you today. Something that helps you with your next best course of action. Something that is going to deliver you some answers, hopefully, that you've been seeking. And possibly some insight as to what's next step to take in your journey, on your path, with the fire of the crucible, the fire of 60s patchouli dupe cones. Here we go. Here we go. Smoke on the water. Okay. Let's get right into it. Who are you? The Fool. Okay, so you're like the Fool. You're like this person who has started anew. You've purified yourself. You've worked through some sort of purification process. You're now pure. You're now born again. You've been baptized, anointed by the divine. For some reason, you were maybe in a state of consciousness that was not very open, free, allowing. And for whatever reason, whether it be work that you've done on yourself or pure luck, or, there's no such thing as luck, so through manifestation, you've attracted a new world. Okay, a new beginning. Where is this new beginning leading you to? And so you're sort of like this person who's very carefree about where they're going, about what they're doing, about pretty much your whole life. It's been very carefree, very relaxed. Ooh, 7 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so you're walking away from some sort of betrayal energy, some deceit, some lies, some house of cards that gets built and no longer serves you and no longer serves your higher purpose. So why even be there? That's exactly what you're thinking. So you're leaving. What are they doing here? Or what is this 7 of Swords here? We have the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. So I'm getting that you're the type of person to choose sovereignty even when you're not necessarily ready for it yet. Okay, you might be the type of person to quit your job before you have another job lined up, or you move to a new city or town or state or country without having a place to live. You move there, you have all your stuff, and you land and you're like, let's get it going. Let's make it happen. Okay. I'm getting that you developed this from the way that you lived your life. You developed a sense of eagerness to get away. An eagerness to get away from multiple situations, from multiple different types of people. You developed a sort of a relaxed nature about how you interact with human beings. And you might have done this because you relied on others. You've been very reliant on others throughout your life, but you've walked away from that now, or recently. Or this season of your life has been walking away from even the chance of being deceived, from even the chance of being lied to. You've walked away from codependent relationships at all. So there's no leaning on another person to help you. What else we got here? The King of Cups upright. Okay. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So this King of Cups, I'm seeing it as a very masculine figure. I'm seeing it as maybe the person that you leaned on, or that you are currently looking to. This person is definitely not, you're not in contact with this person at all. Okay, you might have separation from this King of Cups. You might be in a no contact situation, or you're just not talking to them. They're not talking to you. And it's because of something. Okay, it's because of some event that transpired that made you feel like, or them feel like, that There was deceit, lies. The Seven of Swords is in between you two. So I think that's definitely keeping you guys apart at this time. And then you have this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position with the Knight of Wands in reverse. So there's this King of Cups who you know, who's been sort of distant from you. But here's the thing, he's not, like, you're not focused on him, he's not focused on you, but there was this traumatic, or like you used to lean on him, or there was an event of betrayal between you two. And now he's looking at this Queen of Pentacles and this Knight of Wands. And so he's looking at the field, basically. He's looking at the contrast. He's comparing. He's out there in the ocean. He's fishing around. He's looking at stuff, okay? He's trying to make decisions. He's actually a very stoic man, okay? There's not much... He's very secure in himself and in his purpose and in his beliefs and in his communication. He's very secure. But so are you on the other end. You're very secure in your freedom, okay? You might be the feminine here. This is a masculine energy from this King of Cups. This might be a masculine energy that you used to be in contact with here. So what's going on with this guy? Okay, so we have the Five of Swords, which is competition. Also, okay, becoming a better version of thyself. The King of Cups is becoming a better version of himself. He's going through something right now where he's releasing ideas of what he thought he wanted in his life. He may have come up with some ideas that he wants, and I don't even know why we're so focused on him. Can I get an answer for that? Why are we so focused on this King of Cups? He's clearly bettering himself. You're very close to achieving your goal. Okay, and what's the goal here? Who is this King of Cups? Focus. Focus. Okay, so yeah, you definitely have a masculine energy here who's bettering himself. He's gone off alone. You guys have separated, and this is to better yourselves. Yeah, he's rediscovering his connection to Source. Yeah, but this is he's doing deep studies and research. You might be asking about a masculine energy, and this is what's going on with him. He's studying, he's being patient. He may not be resting like he should be, okay, but he's being told, his intuitive guidance is telling him to rest and to really focus on bettering himself, okay? He's really focused on himself right now, okay? Let's talk about this Fool, though. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about you. What's going on with you? What is going on with you? That's what I want to know. That is what I would like to know, Source. What is going on with the collective, with this person that I am talking to right now? What are you walking into? Nine of Cups, bliss, harmony, peace, joy, purification, groundedness, being rooted in yourself, in your identity, in who you are. But not just as a person, as a being, but as a being of love and light. And you're spreading your love and light. So this walking away, this gaining of freedom, this was really due for you. Like, you really needed to walk away from this person. Hanged Man in the reverse. Yeah, like, this has been some sort of sudden awakening. Maybe you thought, or you're thinking that this masculine, this King of Cups, is somebody who has a strong connection with you. But, you know, even if that is the case, and there's free will on both sides, so you guys could choose to come back into contact. And I don't know, it could be a romantic thing, or it could just be a family member or somebody, a good friend of yours, okay? But the masculine, by you walking away and sort of the event that transpired that caused you guys to separate, that caused you to go, okay, I'm done. I'm starting my own thing. I'm walking away. I'm going off on my own. You're about to be walking into some serious bliss, some serious upgrades, some serious blessings that are due, that are owed to you because of the karmic nature of this relationship. It's like you're going to be flipped around. Everything that was done to you is not going to be delivered to you. Like Page of Cups, yeah, re-examining of relationships, especially, yeah, you're being asked to really reflect on that event that occurred, okay? Really reflect on that, the deceit, the betrayal, the something that they got away with. You really want to reflect on that, okay? Really look at that, examine it, make sure that this is the best that you can do for you. You know, make sure that this person is very, very good for you before even allowing contact. Queen of Cups, yeah, I mean, Page of Cups, focused on the cup. Fish in the cup is focused back on you. Sort of a lower version of the Queen of Cups who's focused on a bigger cup. Okay, and more in touch with her emotions. The Page of Cups is sort of separate from the water, but as you go into the Queen of Cups here, so by examining this event, by reflecting on it and reflecting on this person and making a decision about it, it's going to allow you to let yourself back into the world, okay? Let your heart be open to the world yet again, okay? Your heart might have been, from this deceit, might have been hurt, or you might have been put on a leg of the race that wasn't necessarily happy, or you might have had to mourn or cry about it, but because of that emotional release and because you reflected and gained that wisdom, you're going to be able to open up wider now, okay? Yeah, surrender, the card of surrender, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse, and so when this emotion starts to come in, it's going to be really beneficial for you to just surrender, just let the emotion have its way with you. And then after it has its way with you, where are we going? I mean, we know we're going to bliss and harmony. We know we're going into sudden awakening. Yeah, and we have wish fulfillment. 10 of Cups here. 10 of Cups, so very synchronistic. That's your work right there. Reflecting on this King of Cups relationships. This man, the King of Cups upright is very, very stoic, very centered, doesn't go off on tangents, doesn't get angry or yell or do any of this stuff. And excuse me, yeah, that's like the energy I'm getting. And so whatever happened between you guys that separated was meant to happen, okay? And it was like, maybe you needed that to happen to discover this part of this person, so that you would know what your higher self had to tell you about that relationship. Which I'm going to help you out as much as I can here. What's the best course of action for the collective at this time? What should they do? What's the next best course of action? The World in reverse, Death upright. Okay, so the World in reverse is telling me that you got to be vulnerable, got to let yourself out, let yourself free, let yourself be, okay? Another thing that it's asking is that you look to your spirit guides, you look to your angels, you ask the divine. You have access to infinite intelligence, infinite wisdom, so ask it things. Also, going into the room like the divine sent you there, walking in like you were sent there, you belong there. This is important. Okay, everywhere you go, you belong. Everywhere you are, you're meant to be there. So it's very important that you embody that confidence and that worldliness. Now, next thing that I ask you to do is death. And this means let go of that part of yourself. That part of yourself that thinks in lack. That part of yourself that needs others or is codependent. That part of yourself that gets lonely. That part of yourself that gets addicted to substances or people or events or chemicals or emotions. Part of you needs to die. And when it dies, it's going to be, you can mourn it, you can cry, you can do the rituals, but once it dies, it's gone. It can't come with you to the next phase. And it's that part of you that can't come with you. Death is very interesting because it's like full acceptance. It's like, okay, you're fully realized to the point where you're no longer realized, Death. It's like harvesting the crops harvesting all you can from that aspect of yourself and then getting rid of that aspect of yourself. That's the next best course of action. How can they do that? Okay, Strength sort of popping up, Chariot sort of popping up, Ace of Wands. I'm going to stop peeking. What do we got? How can they do that? Five of Pentacles. Yeah, that's the part of you that needs to die for sure. So if you're wondering, if you're like sitting there and you're wondering, okay, I need to experience an ego death, or I need to go through a death. What kind of death do I need to go through? Well, it definitely has to do with your finances, with the way that you rely on others, with other people's finances, resources, friends, network that you use, that you rely on. Or let's say you own a business, you're your own entrepreneur. Is there anybody in your business right now who is irreplaceable? Because you got to get them training other people so that they aren't the cornerstone of your business. If you're in a business right now, or you're running a business and you don't have anything to do with the marketing and sales of your business, you have to get a rein on that. That's very important for a business, because if somebody else knows your marketing and sales and you don't, they pretty much run your business for you. Okay. Stuff like that, stuff like that. If there's something that you always rely on somebody to do in the morning, like for instance, every morning you have porridge, and you know that Sally, your roommate, is going to make you porridge every morning. You have to get away from these codependencies, because if it's open and free, then it's fine. But if it's one morning you wake up and the porridge isn't there and it causes an emotion within you, you got to get off of that. Okay. And this is how you know that this is becoming an unhealthy sort of thing. You show up. Now it's very interesting, because you can choose what you get addicted to. You can choose to get addicted to joy and happiness and belonging and fulfillment and peace and love. And those are all good things, and that's what you should get addicted to and rely on and depend on. But really, it's all about, another thing with the Five of Pentacles is it's about, when you're focused, and you might be a business owner because I'm talking about this with you, but if you're focused on money when it comes to what you do out here, then it's not, your heart's going to be clenched, right? You want to focus on the emotional, the spiritual, the mental fulfillment of the tasks that you're doing. And that part of you that's solely focused on finances or achievement or resources, that part of you needs to die, so that the creative entity that is you can come out and be who you are and present yourself to the world in the way that you want to present yourself. Two of Cups in reverse. This is a partnership coming to an end. This is a business deal that ends, or that is ending. This is divine union here. That is coming to some sort of end or conclusion, and that's just what's going to happen. Okay, it's best course of action to end it. It's best course of action to stay away from this person. But why is that? Let's ask. Yeah, Five of Cups, because focusing on this. Listen, this relationship right here, this partnership, this whatever this is, they have fallen over. They have missed the boat. You're the boat. They've missed the boat. Okay, so there's much greater opportunities in your future. All you got to do is take the cloak off, put your head up, turn around, cross the bridge, and everything's going to be okay. Okay, you're going to find a lot more people out there. There's a lot more fish in the sea, and a lot more people who are in line with who you are as a person. Okay, Ace of Wands. Yeah, it did peek itself up at me earlier. Now it's showing itself to me. This is take action. Okay, it's the card of take action. Okay, it's not necessary. Okay, see, it's not actually action has been taken, but it's saying it's that vital energy right before action is taken. It's that vital energy, that inspiration. That's what the Ace of Wands is. And so when you feel that, and you're gonna feel it, and ask for it if you're not feeling it, but if you're gonna feel it, and when you do, take action. Take action. I'm gonna pull a soul card here. Take action on whatever it is. Okay, it's very important for you. Reason is powerless in the face of love, romance, communication. Listen to your heart. Yeah, your heart's going to guide you, for sure, for sure. Heart's going to guide you. You're going to get all these feelings. If you felt certain ways about somebody, you're going to get those feelings even more so from somebody who is more vibrationally in line with you. And the reason why we leave people or they leave us is because our vibrations change. And if our vibrations are different, if our frequencies are different, then us being in the same room, even us being together or in unison, is going to cause disturbances. And so instead of trying to have to change your vibration for the rest of your life for a certain person, just be who you are, and you'll attract somebody who likes you for you. And that sounds like that sounds like very common, but I'm going to keep going. Protection. You're protected. Knowledge. You're protected by your knowledge. In love and in taking action, you have quite a bit of knowledge. You're very knowledgeable. You have a lot of things in your storehouse. You have a lot of pools to draw upon. So just keep those in mind. Use your wisdom. Don't, it's funny because we could have all this knowledge. Like I could have all this knowledge and I could go into the event or the environment or into the actual doing of the thing. And then it's like in that moment, I have a choice and I could choose to follow my wisdom, which is like, okay, I'm going to do this. And I'm not going to see the effects of this for maybe a couple days or maybe a couple minutes or maybe 30, 40 minutes. And it's just a small gesture or a way that I sit down or a way that I greet the guy who walks in or who guides us in. Okay. Or the way that I talk to the valet. Like all of these things, the way that I go about doing these things are very micro, but they have an effect. They have an influence. Okay. Honestly, I'm gonna pull some more cards though. Pull some more cards. Let me catch that. Okay. Catch that. Okay. Anything else that the collective would like to know at this time? There's the Fool again. Fool. Embody the Fool. Walk away from what's no longer serving you. Walk into the new environments. Draw upon your wisdom. Even if, and that's what it was. Even if, you may not see that valet again, or you may not see that waiter at the restaurant again. Treat everybody with kindness. Treat everybody with compassion. Treat every single face, every single person that you meet with compassion. If you see trash on the ground, pick it up, even if nobody's watching. Okay, be a part of humanity. That's what the Fool is. The Fool is just a gleeful, jumping around being, just in love with life, giving all of their being to the universe. Okay, just be the Fool. Anything else? Anything else? Guides. You got your guides with you at all times. That's where I'm going to end the reading. You got your guides with you. You're the Fool. You got this. You're doing amazing. As always, as usual. Have a great day. Bye-bye.